Yeah, well, this is a press conference. So NAID's called a press conference to release our study. They're here as part of my appearance this morning on camera. The press conference is getting going here. People starting to fill in. And then we have this is where all the magic is going to happen. Got the presentation ready to go. To the NAID press conference to discuss the results of our survey of the Greater Toronto Area dumpsters. My name is Bob Johnson. I'm the Executive Director of NAID and of NAID Canada. NAID Canada is one of the regional organizations of the global organization that NAID is. To my right here, we have Bill Joint. Bill, I'll let you tell them a little bit about yourselves and your involvement in the project.
My name is Bill Joint. I'm the president of the Investigators Group in Toronto. We were retained by NAID to assist them in determining what types of information was available from a number of different criteria-based dumpsters, and I think Bob in his presentation will tell you the different types of places that we went and the results of that investigation.
You can see here the demographic of the types of organizations that we surveyed in the number. Again, there were a total of 50 organizations. Now, if it seems heavily weighted on the healthcare and financial services side, it's because those are the most highly regulated for data disposal. Those are the companies that have most access to most personal information, if you will. Auto dealerships. Both auto dealerships that were examined on a casual basis were found to have personal information relatively available, readily available. Of those two, you can see on the bottom note there, one of the discoveries affected 5 individuals, the other discovery affected 15 individuals. And now we move into the trouble spot. This is the demographic of the types of organizations we looked at in the healthcare space. Overall, they got a D grade by us. 4 were discovered to contain readily accessible personal information. 4 out of those 19. Doctors' offices were the worst offenders. We sampled, and these were random samplings of 4 doctors' offices where their information is being discarded in dumpsters adjacent to their buildings. 3 of the 4 were found to have them, and the most troubling part is that the range of amount of individuals affected by each discovery ranged from a low of 4 individuals to a high of 30 individuals. Now, it wouldn't take a lot of math to extrapolate what this would mean on a national basis. Even if you halved our number, you're still talking about tens of thousands of doctors' offices that are potentially casually discarding medical information. And remember, medical identity theft is maybe the most insidious, because with medical identity theft, they don't prey on your finances, they prey on your medical record. And they have the ability to, by obtaining medical services under your name or someone else's name, to literally change their medical profile. Now, it might seem, how would that affect you? Well, what if you were allergic to penicillin, but the person that stole your medical identity wasn't, and they changed your profile to say that you're no longer allergic to penicillin? You go in for care and you're incapacitated, and they give you penicillin because your record says you're not allergic to it. Now, that could be a life-threatening situation, and that's just one that comes to mind. There could be. It's not only for personal information, by the way, it's also for competitive information. You don't have to necessarily be in the high-tech space to worry about industrial espionage, and I'm sure Bill would confirm that that it's one of the most used tools of competitive intelligence professionals is to see what's in the trash of the people they're surveilling.
You program this information? I don't follow you. You didn't dig into the dumpster when did you pull them out, or how did you know?
We took it to our office for the purposes of conducting an analysis of what we got, and then we had it destroyed by one of NAID's members, who's also a guy that looks after my own shrimp, and we made sure that it was all destroyed.
we rescued it.
Hi, I'm Linda Negan with Coast Media News. Can you just give me some examples of what kind of information was contained?
We've seen them very attentive on this issue in the U.S., and we look for the same support from you guys here. Thank you very much.